What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTP Sports. And I think the proper way to start off this Phillies recap to another Phillies victory, they walk it off in extra innings against the Milwaukee Brewers, where the offense just was not good tonight, but they still find a way to win. I think the proper way to start this recap off, we need a goddamn eulogy. We need a goddamn eulogy for JT Realmuto's balls. His dick, his penis, whatever you want to say. This man has no penis or balls anymore. The dude just keeps getting foul balls right off the goddamn jugulars down there. And this dude is a goddamn tank. He's just getting banged up all over the place. The frickin' throw by Bryson Stott leads him into the runner. He gets run over as he gets the out at home plate. In the top of the 10th inning, foul balls just constantly go off of his ball sack. It's just unreal how much damage this dude takes and how many L's he takes for this squad. And he still is chugging out there like it's just a typical day. It's just JT Realmuto, man. I salute you, because holy fucking shit, I would not be able to do that on a consistent basis, because holy hell, that is fucking painful. It's just salute, man. Salute. He is a goddamn soldier. My God, JT, you are a goddamn soldier. Holy shit. The man has no balls left. He just does not. He just does not. But still, what a way for this team to find a way to win when the offense just was not looking good the entire game. You know, they had some chances throughout. They just weren't able to hit the ball. You know, Rob Thompson maybe gets a little overzealous when he decides to bring in Christian Pache, the pinch hit for David Dahl against the lefty with runners on, and that doesn't come up to help you. You know, in the 9th inning when Rojas leads off with an RBI single, JT and Kyle Schwarber both have terrible at-bats, and then Alec Boehm as well also has a terrible at-bat. In that bottom of the 9th inning, when Matt Strahm is a fucking dog. Matt Strahm is so goddamn electric. Dude allows 2 leadoff hits. You're thinking to yourself, okay, he's eventually going to allow a run. The scoreless streak was going to end at some point. Nope. Gets a fly out, strikes out Rhys, and then gets a pop-up. Seriously? My God, Matt Strahm. If this dude ain't in the All-Star game this year, we fucking riot. This dude is so goddamn electric. And then Sir Anthony, just for the icing on the case, also gets a scoreless top of the 10th inning. You know, it didn't look right at the start. You know, hits a batter in the foot. Bryson Stott makes the great play. Then he just gets out of it. He just does his thing. He continues the role of what the pitchers were doing. Christopher Sanchez was really good in this game as well. You know, your pitching kept you involved. And that's the most important thing. This is why you win these games. Your pitching has been keeping you involved. Maybe previous Phillies teams, this turns into something different to where you don't win these games. This year's Phillies team finds a way to win these games when your offense isn't having a good day at the office, when it's been struggling a little bit because the top guys in the lineup have been struggling a little bit, specifically, you know, Kyle Schwarber. You know, it's June 4th. He hasn't hit a bomb yet, and, you know, he looks like he's pressing at the plate a little bit. JT's been struggling since his long hitting streak. Alec Boehm has been slumping a little bit. Bryson Stott, same thing there. So yeah, those guys have been slumping. Like, those 4 guys consecutively have been slumping for you. And when they're just not having good at-bats and when they're pressing too hard, your pitching's just keeping you involved. And then eventually someone's going to come up big. Alec Boehm in the bottom of the 8th inning ties the ball game up with a solo shot. That was large. And then finally in the bottom of the 10th inning, you've managed to score a run. Bryson Stott gets intentionally walked. And then Nick Castellanos just rips the first pitch for a double into the gap to win the ball game. So it's just sometimes it works like that. It just does. You know, the Brewers found ways, their offense found ways to not do anything against the Phillies pitching, and the Phillies pitching was just that dynamic. Like, you get 2 leadoff base runners on and you don't score there, so the Brewers offense was struggling just as much as the Phillies offense has been, and the Phillies found a way to come up on top, and good teams find ways to win games like this. Great teams find ways to win games like this. That is another series win. That's 2 series wins in a row after that sluggish West Coast road trip. And to all the fucking idiots and dumbbells out there, dunderheads, the morons out there, all the people in the media, all the stupid other fan bases, that are trying to put down the Phillies because, they haven't played a good team yet. Oh, they haven't played a team with a record above 500 yet. Oh, God. One, the Phillies have a good record against teams above 500 this year. It's an actual fact. I believe they have 10, 11, 12 plus wins against teams that are above 500, and they just won a series against the Milwaukee Brewers that are leading the NL Central. So, what do those people have to say? Just stop losing to the Phillies. Just stop losing to the Phillies. You know what all those idiots out there can do? They can go fucking suck it. They can go fucking suck it. Because they just can't handle it. They just can't handle the Phillies being this good. They can't handle the Phillies being this dynamic of a team. Their pitching is unreal. Their pitching is so goddamn electric. When you don't have Hoffman or Alvarado available because they pitched in 3 of the last 4 games. Strahm was fucking electric. Kerkering has arrived. Orion Kerkering has been so goddamn fun to watch this year. He has arrived to Major League Baseball. He has been very, very, very fun. Rhys has also been very good since being called up, so he's another addition to that bullpen, which has been very, 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 very good. It's fun to watch, man. It's fun to watch. That's all that matters. It's fun to watch. They're a great baseball team. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it and wallow in the other people's misery of the Phillies being a good team. It's fun. It's fun having a great baseball team. It's Tuesday night on June 4th, a random Tuesday night in June, and the ballpark sounds like it's the middle of October. That's how much this city is buying into this Phillies team. That's how much Phillies baseball means to this city when the Phillies are good. That's how much the Phillies run this town when they're good. Because holy shit, this team is fun. This team is fun as hell. Even in the frustrating times, they still find ways. Even in the frustrating games, they still find ways. They do. They just do. Ooh. Pray for JT Realmuto's balls. Pray for it. Because he probably doesn't have a ball sack left. Probably pissing blood after this game. Probably fucking painful. Probably is. Not gonna lie. Probably is. Probably is. I don't pray to be him in the fucking toilet at the end of this game. I just don't. Oh man, God. Oh my God. This team. They find ways to annoy me from today's game just because the offense was not having good at-bats, but they still find a way to win. And I was still confident in their ability to win this game just because that's how good your pitching was and how good your pitching has been. Fantastic shit here, boys. Fantastic shit. And now you set yourself up with a chance to sweep tomorrow. Nola on the bump. Nola on the bump. The Brewers, they can throw all these goddamn bullpen games, these goddamn openers, all they fucking want. All they fucking want. It ain't working for them. It ain't working for them. Well, it's kind of working for them because they're shutting the bench down for the most part, but the Phillies are still winning ball games. Still winning ball games. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. So let's just look at the way this game went. Because Christopher Sanchez, he was good in this game. 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts on 83 pitches. ERA drops to 2.71, so great stuff there from Mr. Christopher Sanchez. Just good stuff all around, man. Just good stuff. The Brewers, they do get on the board first. The leadoff double in the top of the 3rd inning, then a ground out manages to score that run, making it 1-0, and it was basically like that for the rest, for majority of this game. The Phillies do have their chances, Schwarber would have walked, and JT gets hit by a pitch. Harper isn't able to do anything in the bottom of the 5th there. Bottom of the 6th inning, Stott doubles, then Castellanos walks, and then you bring in that pinch hitter Pache to hit for Dahl. Nothing happens there. Then Sosa pops up. I believe Dahl also had an extra base hit in this game as well, and the Phillies weren't able to score there either. Bottom of the 7th, JT walks. Nothing happens there. Bottom of the 8th, Alec Bohm, leadoff shot. Solo shot, one of the deepest parts of the ballpark. Ball just squeaked on by over the fence. Ties the ball game up. Castellanos did walk in this inning, but nothing else happened. Because of that, top of the ninth, Matt Strom, after those 2 leadoff hits by Contreras and Yelich, gets the next guy's 1, 2, 3, manages to get Adames to fly out, strikes out Rhys Hoskins, and then gets Gary Sanchez to fly out. Great stuff there from Matt Strom. Phillies have their chance in the bottom of the ninth. Rojas, he leads off with a single. Schwarber strikes out. Rojas did steal second base in the process. JT, terrible at bat, he struck out. Bryce Harper gets intentionally walked, and then Alec Boehm, terrible at bat, he strikes out on 3 pitches. Just not good stuff there. Top of the 10th inning, Sir Anthony Dominguez out there on the mound. Leadoff ground out, and then Sir Anthony with the 1 out hits the next guy with a pitch, so it's first and second there. And then eventually those guys find their way to second and third base. Fielder's choice, good play by Bryson Stott to get the guy out at home, and JT once again being a tank, just taking one for the team right there to throw, took him into the runner. So that's an out at home plate. And then gets the last batter to pop up, Sir Anthony does. Gets out of the top of the 10th scoreless. Phillies in the bottom of the 10th. Merrifield out there, the pinch run for Alec Boehm at second base because he's the ghost runner. And then Stott gets intentionally walked. And then first pitch to Nick Castellanos, doubles into the gap, wins the ball game. Not much offense, but you got the job done at the end of the day. Looking at the lineup for today, Kyle Schwarber, he went over 3 with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. He needs to find a way to get the power going for Mr. Schwarber. His slugging is now below 400. JT Realmuto, he is 1 for 4 in this game with 3 strikeouts. Bryce Harper, 1 for 4 with a walk. Alec Boehm, 1 for 5 with a solo shot in this game. Bryson Stott, 1 for 4. Nick Castellanos, 1 for 3 with the walk-off double. David Dahl, he went 1 for 2. Then Pache came in, went 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Edmundo Sosa, 1 for 4. And Johan Rojas, 1 for 4 in this game. Phillies went 2 for 8 with runners in scoring position. They left 14 guys on base, so they did have a lot of chances in this game. The guys just were not able to get those guys home. But with the ghost runner, they managed to get the job done. That's the most important thing right there. Get your 43rd win on the season. Just continue winning games at Citizens Bank Park. And now for tomorrow, it'll be Aaron Nola. So far, right now, going up against an undecided pitcher. This is what it says on ESPN. I'm not sure if MLB.com has anything different for tomorrow's game. I don't think it does, but I might as well check because it doesn't hurt to check for that instance. So Phillies tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Yep, it's still to be determined on MLB.com's website. I'm sure we'll get something from Twitter maybe eventually, hopefully during this stream or something like that, but probably not. But hey, just keep winning games, boys. And then after tomorrow, you get those 2 days off before you go to London to play the Mets for those 2 games this weekend. And then you'll have another day off after that before you go play Boston at Fenway. Good stuff here, boys. Good stuff. Ranger Suarez, you're getting more positive news as the days goes along. He's going to have a bullpen session tomorrow, so we're going to see how the hand is working for him. So that'll basically confirm if he is pitching on Saturday or not. So it'll be Ranger Suarez, scheduled right now for Saturday in London. Ranger Suarez against Sean Manaea, and then Taijuan Walker against Jose Quintana. So 2 lefties on the mound for the New York Mets. And then when you go into Boston, it'll be Zack Wheeler on Tuesday against Nick Pivetta. That'll be very interesting. Christopher Sanchez going up against Tanner Houck. He's been very good for the Red Sox this year, a sub-2 ERA. And then Aaron Nola going up against Cooper Criswell. Boston has some very good pitching this year. What's Pivetta's numbers? He is 2-4 with a 4.08 ERA. Their pitching has been solid, really good this year. Boston has, their offense has been very subpar. But that's another series that you should win. And then after that Boston series, you go to Baltimore, play the Orioles, and then you're back home for 6 more games. Then you go back on the road. Then you're getting towards the stretch of July into the All-Star break. We're not going to go that far down the list. But basically, try to get the sweep tomorrow. That'll be the icing on the cake. Aaron Nola on the mound. Right now, we don't know who's pitching for Milwaukee, so that's basically a toss-up. We don't know. Do they go bullpen game? We don't know. I have no idea. We're just going to have to wait and see. That's the most important thing right there. But specifically in what else? What else have there been? Uh So in terms of the guys that have been struggling, this was posted, I believe, midway through the game or something like that. So this was from Anthony Sanfilippo just to describe how much Schwarber, JT, Bowman, Stott have been struggling. Like I said, I think this is before Bohm's solo shot to tie the game up. So in the last 5 games, including so far tonight, Kyle Schwarber, he is 1 for 17. JT Realmuto, he's 1 for 14. Alec Bohm, he's 3 for 19. And Bryson Stott is 1 for 16. They are hitting a combined 6 for 66 or a .091 batting average. Yeah, that's why your offense is struggling, because those 4 guys collectively are struggling. Bryce Harper, it would be nice to get a nice torrent Bryce Harper hot streak, but that has not happened yet. And it's not saying that he's playing bad, but Bryce Harper, we haven't gotten that full Bryce Harper hot streak yet, which should happen eventually. Hopefully Nick Castellanos can keep up the upward trajectory, and Edmundo Sosa stays red hot. Who knows what David Dahl's going to keep doing when he gets into the lineup consistently. So there's definitely some many options right there. There definitely is. But I do want to bring up this one stat here from Scott Lauber, because this one just interested me. He posted this 9 minutes ago on Twitter. The Phillies and the Yankees are 18th and the 19th teams in the divisional era since 1966 to win at least 43 of the first 62 games. Six of the previous 17 won the World Series. The 98 Yankees, who started 47 and 15, the 84 Tigers, who started 46 and 16, the 86 Mets, who started 44 and 18, and the 2018 Red Sox, 2017 Astros, and the 2016 Chicago Cubs all started 43 and 19. Interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. My God. My God, great stuff here, boys. Great stuff here, boys. Just keep winning your ball games. Just keep winning your ball games. I think those 2 days off will definitely do some wonders for, a guy like a JT who's been getting hit in the balls consistently, you know what I mean? He definitely deserves some time off there. Here's something from Rob Thompson on JT Realmuto after the game. So this is from Tim Kelly. Rob Thompson on JT. He's one of the toughest guys I've ever been around. He's been getting beat up. Thompson was understandably non-committal on if JT will play tomorrow. I don't think he should play tomorrow, just because you already won the series, and because it's a quick turnaround. Even though it's a 4:00 game tomorrow, it's still technically a quick turnaround, less than 24 hours. Give the guy 3 days off. Give the guy 3 days off. He earned it. He definitely earned it with the way that he took a beating tonight. Because, like I said, this man has no balls left. This man has no balls left. Here you go. Phillies have won 22 of their last 25 games at Citizens Bank Park. They have been feasting in their home ballpark, to say the least. My God. My God. Keep it going, boys. Just keep it going. Keep it going. We do have a voicemail here on the Anytime Hotline. We might as well get to that. If you want to leave anything for future use, it's at 215-839-9885, the number below on your screen. You can leave a text message. You can leave a voicemail. You can also utilize the YouTube live chat when we're streaming. It's definitely 100% up to you, your preference. It does not matter to me at the end of the day, as long as I get to talk to you beautiful people out there. You lovely, lovely people. So, let's get to Sean. What does Sean have to comment here on tonight's win?
All right, we got to get this out of the way right off the bat. I am immediately establishing a GoFundMe for a new set of balls for JT Realmuto. You're a better man than I, JT. I'd still be down hitting notes that are pretty high pitched. I mean, that's just, everything that happened tonight, he is the MVP for the beating that poor guy took. I mean, when you hear that collective groan on the replay, whoo. Oof. I mean, gutsy win tonight. Oof. Credit to Castellanos for finally taking a ball away and hitting it to right field. Great job by Christopher Sanchez again. Great job by the bullpen again. The bat's still quiet, but again, you won another series. I mean, you want to get that sweep tomorrow before the London trip, but this was a big win, a real big win. So credit to the Phillies. Keep that train moving.
Oh man, GoFundMe page. I'm sure I wouldn't be shocked if someone already did that jokingly. Started a GoFundMe page, but yeah, Bullpen and Christopher Sanchez were huge tonight. That can't go understated on what the bullpen did tonight. If we look at some of those bullpen stats, just complete dominance from your bullpen. Ruiz, he pitched in the 7th inning, allowed 1 hit, struck out 2 on 21 pitches. Orion Kerkering struck out 2 on 10 pitches in the 8th inning. Matt Strom, he allowed those 2 leadoff hits, but managed to get out of that on 23 pitches, 1 strikeout. His ERA drops to .72. Jesus Christ, he has been dominant. And then Seranthony Dominguez, he only needed 15 pitches. He got into some trouble there with the ghost runner situation, but, some good defense behind him and some clutch pitching. Got himself out of it. Great shit there from the bullpen. And no walks from the bullpen, only 3 hits allowed from the bullpen. Good stuff. Good stuff there. My God. Just fantastic stuff, if I do say so myself. And if we do look at the standings right now, just to see where everything's at, I do believe the Braves did win today. I think they are playing the Boston Red Sox, if I'm not mistaken, from the last thing I saw. Yeah, they're playing Boston today. And they did win 8-3. So, yeah, Phillies are 7 games up on the Atlanta Braves. Phillies are 43-19, excuse me. Got the hiccups all of a sudden. And then the Braves are 34-24. And then basically right now, Phillies are just running away with this division. The Phillies are 26-9 at home. My God. And they're also 17-10 on the road, so they definitely haven't played as many road games as they have at home, but still. Home cooking is where this team succeeds. They also play good on the road, too, so that can't go unnoticed. The New York Yankees, they play fantastic on the road. They're 24-11 on the road. Jesus Christ. They're also 19-8 at home. They're 43-19. Phillies and the Yankees with the same exact record. My God. My God, the Yankees have won 6 in a row. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Aaron Judge was on a tear in the month of May, which also resulted in, and their pitching is also really good too. Basically, it's the carbon copy of what the Phillies have been doing. Great lineup, great pitching, great bullpen. It's what it's been for both of these teams. My God. My God. My God. It's great stuff here, boys. There's great stuff. Now, get to some of you guys here in the chat before we end it off here. Corey, how you doing? Yeah, JT deserves a week off after tonight's game. Rick, how you doing? Yeah, it was good to see Alec Boehm get that home run. He definitely needed something big like that. Eugene, looking a bit like the 84 Tigers this year. They're like, when I brought up that tweet, they're looking like a lot of those teams that started off very hot. Tigers, the Yankees, the Mets, the 86 Mets. What was the other teams? The Red Sox in 2018, the Cubs, all that stuff in 2016. It's a lot of good company here. A lot of good company. What else? How would you feel if we got Mason Miller at the deadline? I would love a Mason Miller. The Phillies don't have that much to afford him, in my honest opinion. Their prospect pool isn't that deep to afford him. I don't think they go after him. I think at this point, from what it sounds like, the Phillies are targeting outfielders. And I think that is the right thing to do because their weakness right now is the outfield in terms of offensive production. Their outfield definitely is their weakest point. And if they can go someone to supplement that, that would be very good. From what I saw, so I think it was from a Jeff Passan, just like early trade deadline, thoughts and stuff like that, what teams should trade for, anything like that. Jeff Passan also brought up Phillies in the outfield, and he brought up 3 names in particular, Kyle Tucker from Houston, Luis Robert from Chicago, the White Sox, and then also Randy Arozarena from Tampa. So definitely interesting names because everyone's like thinking, okay, the Phillies are on they're one of the best teams in baseball. They're going to go all in at the trade deadline, not fully expecting Dave Dombrowski to go fully all in at the trade deadline this year. So that's the type of names they brought up, and that's probably the right thing to do. That probably is the right thing to do. What else? Do you think Young goes again for I wouldn't be shocked. That's the way they've been going for the past 3 days. Yep, ballsy effort from JT tonight. I see what you did there, Sean. All Philly is thinking about tonight is JT's balls. Yeah, Strom deserves to make the All-Star team. If he's not on the All-Star team somehow, we need to riot. We need to riot. You think Luis Robert, Sean? I personally, I'd go all in on Kyle Tucker. I'd go all in on Kyle Tucker. I know, Kyle Tucker definitely will cost a pretty penny, but he also is a UFA this year, so it definitely would bring the price down a little bit. And Kyle Tucker, I think, out of the three guys that I mentioned, him, Robert, and Arozarena, Kyle Tucker is definitely the bench of the bunch. Luis Robert is an elite talent. He's just injured way too much. He can't stay on the field. That's basically his problem. That's why I'm more lower on Robert than anything. It's not because of his talent, it's because he just can't stay on the field. It's like a Mike Trout situation. He just can't stay on the field. That's basically it. And then for Randy's proven he could do it in the playoffs. He's a good player. What are his numbers actually this year, Randy? What are Randy's numbers? Randy Arozarena. What are his numbers this year? Oh, jeez, he is not doing good this year. Holy hell. Randy is struggling. My God. In 211 at bats, he has 8 home runs. He's got 35 hits, 19 RBIs, a 166 average. Oof. He is not doing good. When was the last time he played? How many games did he play this year? 59 games. So he's played every game, it looks like. What's his game? Where's his game log? When was the last time he played? He's playing. He's just not good this year. He's just not been good this year. Jeez. That kind of sucks on that standpoint. Maybe it's a change of scenery. Maybe that would help. He's still proven that he can do it in the playoffs. I don't know. What's Tampa Bay's record? Tampa Bay, they're 30-31. They're hovering around 500. I wouldn't be shocked if they trade a Randy. Their run differential is -49. Jesus Christ. Man. Oof. Woof. Damn. What's Kyle Tucker's numbers this year? Let's look at Kyle Tucker. Let's look at his numbers. Kyle Tucker, 214 at bats, 57 hits, 19 home runs, 40 RBIs, 266 average, 395 on base, and a 979 OPS. Fantastic stuff. What's Luis Roberts' numbers? I don't even know if he's injured or not. Luis Roberts. Is he injured? Yeah, I think he's injured. Yeah. Okay, he just came back. Okay, he did just come back. Okay, so that's, I guess, a benefit. But his numbers so far, granted this is a very minimal sample size, in 31 at-bats, he's batting .226, 250 on-base percentage, and a 734 OPS. 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 7 hits. So, yeah, granted, very small sample size because he got hurt early on. Still, I would still favor Kyle Tucker. I can understand maybe it'll be a bit pricey, but, I wouldn't be shocked at Dave Dombrowski going all in on all that crap. You know what I mean? Man, oh man. White Sox definitely might be interesting too because they got Michael Kopech as well. He can throw gas out of the bullpen. That would be very interesting. I'm sure Dave Dombrowski right now. It sounds like the priority is outfield. I wouldn't be shocked if he adds the bullpen. Wouldn't be shocked if he adds another bench bat. Would not be shocked in the slightest. That's basically it. Not entirely sure. JT post-game press conference. Feeling a little sore right now, a little banged up, but nothing an ice cube won't fix. Was he just gonna get a fucking gigantic ice cube or a gigantic ice pack and just put it right on his fucking ball sack? Oh god. That sounds hilarious. Fucking JT. You soldier. You soldier. He's 100% not playing tomorrow. I would not play him tomorrow. Oh, man. What else is there? Don't think there's anything else here popping up on Twitter. Still, you won a series. That's the most important thing at the end of the day. Ice cubes equal blue balls. Oh, God. Now we're talking about him being blue balled. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. JT's getting blue balled here. Damn. Getting blue balled. Probably one of the worst feelings in the world. Jesus. What else is there? Like I said, I don't think there's anything else in regards to this game. Nothing stat-wise, nothing else. Nope. Don't think there's anything. Definitely do not think there is anything. So, I think that is a good spot to call it here, boys. Good win by the Phils today. Another series win. Keep the wins piling. Got a chance to sweep tomorrow with Nola on the bump. Sweep tomorrow. Get 2 days off. Then London. Then London this weekend. So, let's see what happens here, boys. 4 o'clock tomorrow. Let's see what happens. So, thanks, guys, for tuning into tonight. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It does me a great deal of service. And also use the code TTPSPORTS. $20 off your first purchase at SEATGEEK. Great deal. Don't pass it up. Thanks, guys, for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you. One and all. Thanks for tuning in.